Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are in the Lowland section of the greenhouse, and I wanted to give you a little bit of a Lowland Nepenthes tour, focusing mainly on Ampullaria. You're gonna have to excuse my voice. I have been sick this week and I got like a bit of a cough like that, and I have a halls in my mouth right now. So if you can hear something kind of rattling around, that's what you're hearing, and I'm gonna do my best. But Ampullaria is one of my favorite Lowland Nepenthes. I just love it. I have several varieties, and yeah, it's just great. This is one of my favorites here. This is a BE red clone. 3681 for reference there, and it's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And if you get these pictures wet, they just like pop. It's just, they're amazing. Another BE red clone back here. And we're gonna have to deal with some backlighting. Even though it's September and it's a cloudy day, it's hot in the Lowland section. We are looking at temperatures of, well, you're looking at that Ampullaria again. I'm looking at the thermometer. Just about 80 Fahrenheit in here at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday, or on a cloudy day. This is that intermediate growing Ampullaria that BE released a few years back. I absolutely love it. The pictures are just like white, just cream, no pigment on this particular clone. Leaves get kind of red. They're a much redder leaf. You're gonna have to excuse like the jungle that we're in here. These are roots from Vandas and orchids up above, just kind of coming down at us. Clypeida, sorry. Not the biggest one I have, but nice. Ampullaria Bronze Nibiru, which is another BE clone. Kind of orangey red and yellowy green. Little Rafflesiana here. Renwortiana is just about to pop. I just moved this plant to this location, so it's kind of like not sitting there properly. Back here, where is it? I have a nice seed-grown Clypeida there from Westuba. Hopefully that does well. Nothing much to show on that guy yet. Orange Bicalcarata. That might be the Sarawak Giant, actually. Here is our red form of Bical. Campanulatas are over here as well. My Clypeida is hanging. It's doing so well. It's big. It's getting big now. Like so big I can't move these leaves because they're like in other plants. Like that's a big leaf coming out, and same with this one here. So it is really just about to take off. Like a nice fuzzy stalk there to it. This might be the most recent picture. Super fuzzy too. It just feels like felt, like that material felt. But I was doing some cleaning up in here today, and I noticed this guy. So this is one of my original Ampullarias. One of my bigger ones too. So it's in a pot on the floor. And if we look down, for the most part, Ampullarias like it really shaded. So it's really happy down here. Look at these clusters of pitches it has on it. Just beautiful. And if you look even further down here, look at that. Let's get really deep in here. We're like in the jungle sort of thing. That is a wicked bunch of pictures. So it's tall too. And that is what I wanted to show you today. Way up here. So we're gonna go up there next and have a look at what I found when I was on the step stool doing some other projects up there today. So let's get that out now. Okay, so this really has filled in kind of like a jungle in here. As we go up into the tops, you can see some good size truncata pictures here. This one never, it's not very colorful. It eventually gets kind of red. Nice yellow peristome on a Vichii here. Looking really good. If you see these black hoses, that's just my irrigation system. So I don't have to be up here all the time watering. It allows me more time. See some orchids in the background over there, a Brassa and a Cattleya. But let's keep going up a little higher here. I have a Kazakhstani, I believe it is, right in my face here. And we're gonna keep climbing up. Oh, look at that Vanda. I'm just seeing this one for the first time too. This is the great part about having a jungle for a greenhouse. Look at that Vanda over there. Let's look at it together. There it is. It's a beautiful red Vanda. So we got, this is like an orchid tour too. I'm gonna call this an orchid tour because we're just like, we're finding orchids as we go. That's a beautiful Cattleya. I think that's a Maxima. And then, yeah. So we're like really up here now. Really up here. Ant plant is in your face. I'm gonna try to zoom back out. That is an ant plant. Myrmecodia tuberosa, I think that one is. Look, it's even got flowers on it. But since we're way up here, we're now way at the top, and the vine has hit the roof. Let's see if we can focus on here. The vine has hit the roof and basically died off, and then tried growing back again. Put on one of its last leaves before it kind of got stuck. We have got an upper pitcher on my ampullaria. Look at that. So I don't know that I've ever had an upper pitcher before. And when I seen that upper pitcher, I'm like, I need to do a video on this. And so here we are, doing a video on this upper pitcher. It's absolutely tiny, but kind of cool. Nepenthes ampullarias like hardly ever form an upper pitcher, so even though it's kind of tiny, it's still worth showing. But yeah, now I'm going to try to work my way back down. And we'll zoom you back out again if you're zoomed in. Lots of roots. You know, these guys, you don't need to worry so much about your lighting. Most of these plants, I'm like caught in Hoya vines here. Most of these plants are going to they're going to be growing in like dense forests anyways. So I'll hang these guys back up if we can a little bit. I don't know where it even came from. I got caught around my neck. But if you look at the vines, this is a Hoya. The roots just grow in the air. So I think maintaining humidity is basically more important than maintaining anything else for most of these guys. But anyways, so yeah, that's a look at sort of, it's a lowland orchid tour with a lowland Nepenthes tour with a few orchids in it. I like discovering stuff like live with you guys, like that Vanda orchid there. And yeah, I don't know what else I can show you that's kind of cool before we go. Little variegated Nepenthes down here. That's a Gracilis. I see a little dancing lady under the light here, orchid. Bright under the light there. But so much going on in here. It's really hard to keep track and find time for everything. It's a Hoya in bloom. Quite a nice looking Hoya. The Hoya blooms, they only last about 5 days and then they're gone, so it's good I can share that with you as well. I see a ripe berry on my ant plant here. This is Myrmecodia species Central Luzon. Doesn't really have a name, more of just a location where it was found. So yeah, that's what a berry looks like when they're ripe and ready to go. And on this guy, he's kind of rare. He doesn't produce that many berries, but some of them really do. Like if you look at this ant plant up here, I see several berries like on that guy ready to go. I need to pluck them all off. Normally in the wild, birds would eat them, take them away, and then eat them whole. There's some big seeds in them, and the seeds would come out in their poop and then land on a branch, and they would start growing again. So I may just sow these seeds though, because this one is like, it's only produced like 3 berries for me ever. So it's neat that there's another one ready to go. But anyways, guys, so that is about all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed my Lowland tour here. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.